my other first. Just a second, just in case. So yeah, I'm gonna play in hard here. So this is Return to Castle Wolfenstein. So the run will start when I press this button down here. So okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is a game based on the same engine as Quake 3, so we will be seeing a lot of similar movement mechanics, like strafe jumping with one hopping, combined with the new stamina bar in this game, which makes it really nice. So I just noticed I got some lag when saving. That happens sometimes. Just have to deal with it this run. So bun hopping is you probably know already. You can just jump again. It's very easy to do in this game. Just hold down space and it's perfect. But strafe jumping is like strafing one, moving your mouse in that direction. And combining this, the circle jumps when we're accelerating on the ground before a jump, and just use right before the jump, we can get a lot of speed with just a little bit of stamina. So this map is very straightforward. I just grabbed some grenades there for the next level. Yeah, I hope the timer worked out fine. So we are making some noise. We have to kill a set of enemies before we can continue. And then there's one guy hiding usually, and we can reach him by throwing that grenade. So now we don't have to go up there and kill them. We can just kill these guys and hit the trigger right outside this door here. So I'm saving a lot because this game is really difficult. You can die almost anywhere, and yeah, it takes the maps are pretty long, so I'm saving all the time. So I'm using the Luger here to save a little bit of ammo, so I don't have to reload, because yeah, reloading takes time. It's not much about the ammo. We will have enough ammo in the whole run, so no worries. Here I'm opening this door just to make the gate open back in the courtyard. We just gotta head back and finish the level. So depending on how the AI is today, we will be having different amounts of enemies here on the bridge. We got a lucky one here, or we didn't get the worst one at least. Only 3 guys. So yes, this next map here is going to be a lot of trick jumps, and let's see if I can do them without choking too much here. So I'm killing these 2 guys just to make this door being possible to open. Hitting this lever here, pulling it. We must to activate the tram, but we still have to get up here to make it actually move. So now we can just take our time and grab health and all the nades here, which are going to be really useful later on, because grenades are fantastic in this game, and you will soon find out why. So we are gonna activate the tram. We're not gonna ride it, but we are gonna just use it, because when it's starting it's gonna tilt a tiny bit, and we're gonna use this tilt to gain a little bit of extra height to make it on top of the ledge, and then we're gonna boost ourselves up onto the wire. I'm gonna make it one more time here, a bit too early. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it slow here. This is annoying. Okay, that's more like it. But at least I made this trick on the first try. It's really difficult. I can fail like for several minutes if I'm really bad some days. here I have to stop before I hit an invisible wall, and we're gonna have to strafe jump around it, and I'm jumping straight down instead. And by some strafe jumping with the stamina we can accelerate. And using a quick save quick load right before landing, we prevent taking falling damage, because there's a freeze time where you can't take damage, and we're gonna use this a lot more later on. And also what I did there was that I shot the explosive barrel, which lowers the gravity around it. You don't even have to take damage to make these jumps, and this also applies to our own stick grenades, which we are going to use here in the next level. So this is currently the meta, you could say, in this run, and we do it almost throughout the whole run. So this is alright actually, not too bad. So here we're gonna have to wait for Kessler's talk here. Yeah, he's gonna prepare ourselves. We got this Thompson here, which is basically the same weapon as the MP14 damage-wise, but it's a little bit more accurate. But we got limited ammo for it, so I'm gonna just use the MP40 most of the time. So yeah, I picked up the share using the MP40, which is not usually possible, but if you switch to the MP40 at the same time as you pick it up, it's still possible, which is really really good, as the Luger is really bad, really bad. So yes, because I took the beer off the table on the previous level, I'm gonna have some extra stamina right now, which is really useful here, so we can escape from these guys behind me now. Yeah, they didn't even start to shoot at me. Perfect. I'm gonna use a grenade now to boost myself up here. I don't even need to take damage from it. And that saves about only maybe 6 seconds, but it looks cool, so it's really nice. Now we just have to get some dynamites on the back here of the crypt entrance, which is going to be used later on for the first boss. Perfect. So here we're gonna encounter some zombies. The first ones here are gonna be scripted, so you can just ignore them and run by them like this, and hopefully they will cooperate. So the zombies and especially the Shield Knights, they are no problem in this run. You can just go and kick them and spray in melee, and they will die real fast without you taking damage. So yeah, soon here I'm gonna try the most difficult trick in the game. I made it once today, but I'm gonna only try it 3 times before giving up, because I'm gonna have to time a jump with this grenade perfectly and make a circle jump in a real tight angle. And yeah, I missed the timing way off. I'm just giving up already. So yeah, you can make it up there and just save about 20 seconds, I think. But it's alright. Kicking him, we can just run by him, ignoring him. Now we got the objective. And one thing to mention is that you have to get all the objectives in this game before you can finish a level, which is gonna be a bit annoying, but that's the game. Oh, that was a real bad grenade. I'm gonna place 2 nades here as soon as he can take damage. Perfect. Okay, so this map is not that interesting. Basically the same. It's a bit intense here in the beginning. We have to move very quickly and not and kill these 3 soldiers right away. Otherwise these zombies will sometimes move towards them, and I can't jump on their heads like that. I might get stuck behind them instead. Oh, clipped through him somewhat. Perfect. So yeah, this game is a lot about just killing a lot of enemies before, yeah, to trigger something. So here I will have to pull 3 levers to call the elevator, and I'm just set off the second one immediately, and yeah, just now activating it. Because just you have to wait for the trap to rewind like that. And yeah, I'm trying to move as little as possible just to regain stamina. And yeah, as I said, this is a id Tech 3 engine game, so you might be wondering why I'm running at 90 FPS. It's because like stamina drain is based on the frame rate, so 90 is a very good frame rate for this game. Some other players play on 125, as you might expect. So yes, next up here is a more interesting level. It's the church. So there are gonna be all these elite guards, which is an objective to kill them all. So I'm gonna have to do that. It's gonna be these latex ladies who are really dangerous. You know, on a normal casual playthrough, these can be a nightmare. Like, they have good accuracy, they are difficult to hit, they will roll around, and they will aim punch you real bad. But if you're speedrunning this, it's okay, because they have a set reaction time where you can, which you can kill them within. You're gonna see here. No problem. Gonna be like that most of the time.
Get ready.
So a bit of wall strafing, as you saw in the Star Trek. Gonna be doing that in some places. So here I'm gonna bring out the sniper, just to make some noise. I'm gonna attract some ladies to me here. And yes, they will even sometimes open this door for me, which is great. Okay, so, gonna see my luck here. Ah, no, not lucky today. Oh no. Perfect. This one can be a real pain. Yeah, the game crashed. It's not that rare in this game, so sometimes when you die. Yes, gonna just hopefully the stream is. Yeah, the stream is working again. Perfect. I'm just gonna load a quick save again. Okay, see if I can get her this time. Oh, that was strange. Because if you don't kill her immediately, she might move around, and yeah. The one bad thing about this game is if you do a load onto a level and entering the map not by a level transition, the AI will behave differently, and hopefully it will not cause me too much trouble here. For example, she escaped right away, and this will make the ending a bit more dangerous. I'm gonna take it a bit slow here now. But normally I'm having a path I'm following. Oh, that went great actually. To never get seen by more than one at the same time. But that room was a run killer before, until I found that strategy. So now the first boss of the game, and which is not that difficult, as we have some dynamites from the first before entering the crypts. So by just placing these two here and 2 grenades, I'm gonna throw 3 just because why not? In case I place one bad. And now we just have to clean this mess up here. Trying also to position myself so I can... Oh, shouldn't reload. I want to land as many kicks as possible to maximize my damage output. And now we're done with the first chapter. So... I was gonna say something. Yeah, this game is split up into different chapters, and on a new chapter you will be spawned with a new loadout. So we don't have to plan that much when it comes to grenades and ammo, and not with health. So I can just improvise with what I got. So now we just have to wait for these cutscenes, which we can't skip. And I'll have to be careful here now on the next cutscene, which is gonna be here soon. Not to skip it too early, because if you skip it too early, there's a risk of it not really being skipped, and the next map won't load until the cutscene, which is still running in the background, is over. So hopefully next map will load. It did perfectly. So this map is the worst map in the whole run. So it's the longest, and this section here is the only section where I can call it really make any time difference, because now it is sort of an auto-scroller in the sense that we have to wait for this truck here, which is very slow, to reach its end destination, and we're gonna enter it. It's also a stealth mission, so if we get detected we're gonna lose. And you can sort of soft lock yourself if you save after getting detected, because it's a kind of a long delay before actually losing. So it's a pain. But I got a buffer of 2 saves. Always. And in worst case you can always just load the autosave for the level. But we don't want that.
Is that the last delivery for the... I believe so.
So soon we're gonna get the snooper rifle. So it's a sniper rifle which is really good. It got a really nice no-scope accuracy. It's not perfect, but good enough for this run. And it's gonna be used throughout the whole game. And it's like one-shots on body hits, which makes it amazing. Especially for the more armored soldiers later on. Also got this annoying scope, which is really difficult to see through, especially with this resolution and settings. Take my time now and get to a secret where there's extra Thompson ammo and also another helmet. And as you can see, I'm above 100 health now, which is very strange. On some versions it is possible to get above 100 health. There are these small health packs which does not check if you're full health or not when you pick them up. So it's great. I'm not sure if that's intended or not. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for... There's 2 soldiers here, which are... If I kill this guy on the water tower immediately, the other guy will see it and yeah, trigger the alarm. But now I can kill them. Like that. Sorry, my voice is not that good right now. So yes, soon this nightmare is over. So this next level here, the rocket base is gonna be really intense. So we'll start right away with some nice trick jumps, and also we're gonna skip the elevator ride. There's an elevator which is gonna move upwards, and we're gonna just dive straight down and try to get through before it moves up too much. You will see here. Perfect.
Rocket test to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's a bit difficult jumping here in the tunnels. The walls are pretty uneven, and also the ceiling is pretty low. And there are gonna be a lot of low ceiling beams on this level, so we're gonna do a lot of crouch jumping, which is pretty annoying because it's kind of collides with the normal bunny hopping, as you can't hold down crouch when you're buffering a new jump, so the input can be pretty intense. So I'm using the stand here now just to be quiet. I'm gonna do and go and just clear the objective upstairs and then get back. And if I make noise, these guys might block me on my way back.
Launch will commence in 1 minute. Launch aborted. All safety crews on station. Action! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Security team, report immediately.
So this is just amazing, killing these guys. Lined up perfectly for me. Only 2 bullets left. Yes, that's enough. Oh, that was a bad reload. Oh well, he was pretty kind to me. Getting that close to an enemy can be really dangerous, as their accuracy is just depending on how close I am to them. Oh. So I'm not on that good health here. So if I'm on good health, I usually do a really risky trick here, next up. Where there's gonna be a huge group of soldiers running towards me, and I'm gonna try to place just a nice grenade on top of them. And then just ignore them. But that's very risky, and I'm just gonna take it slow here. Oh shit. Perfect. Oh, that was something new. I never seen this guy here before. Holy shit. The AI always surprises you. Almost every day you learn something new. Yeah, now we just have to wait for this door. Oh, I was on low health. I forgot about it. No, I was not. Maybe I was just too close to the explosion, yeah. So yeah, there's 2 different animations for that radar thing to when it explodes, and I guess their kill triggers are at different sizes as well. So sorry for the noise here, I'm gonna be quiet. Enjoy. Oh no. So yeah, here I'm gonna do a low gravity jump, get on here, then damage boost myself. Yeah, I missed the timing. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry. I made a bad save there. So yeah, you should just damage boost yourself here and redirect yourself, and saves about 10 seconds. But I couldn't hear the timer of the nade cooking because I was talking. Stupid me. So I messed it up. But it's like the only nade trick in the game where you actually damage boost yourself. It's too dangerous. So now we're just gonna have to activate some things here before we can finish the level. Okay, so there's usually 1 sniper here, but if you're lucky enough, he falls down and kills himself. And we don't have no idea why, but yeah, as I mentioned before, the AI in this game is pretty insane. So soon done with this chapter here. Some more wall strafing here, and yeah, that was not the best assault, I must admit. So, this next level here is a map where we have to escort a thing, but we can still affect the time in several places, unlike Forest, there where the truck was. So I'm gonna have to kill a set of enemies before the tank will start to move again. And they're hiding inside this building here. And now we're done. So I'm just gonna take it slow now, prepare myself. Getting this wonderful Panzerfaust, which is an amazing weapon for speedrunning. I'm gonna be using it soon here. I'm just gonna take my time and kill this sniper. This is the only spot you can kill him without him shooting you. And he got a really good aim. So this is gonna come soldier here soon, opening this gate for us. But if I time it correctly, I can open the gate towards him before he opens it. I failed it. Yeah, he can't take damage until he opens it, so... Oops, that's bad. So... Here I'm using the Panzerfaust to kill this guy. Yes, because... it requires like almost 10 or more headshots before he dies. And yeah, the Panzerfaust just one-hits him. So now we just have to wait for the tank to get to the end. Not that long though. So yeah, here once again, some tasty health packs. Trying to keep this to the next levels. It can be pretty difficult. And hopefully this Panzerfaust guy won't kill me. Good. Just preparing myself, reloading the Panzerfaust here. Gonna be used later on. So yeah, next up we're gonna do a trick jump and getting us to the objective right away, and also which is very close to the exit, so this map is gonna be really short. But one thing to mention is, if you haven't played Quake, you might not know the air control in this game. Like compared to Half-Life, it is very limited, and you can only curve slightly towards the direction you're strafe jumping in. So tricks like what you're gonna see next here is more difficult than it might seem. There is of course also some annoying invisible walls here. So yeah, some tasty no scopes, and yeah, we're already by the objective. So that might not seem very easy, but it's a bit tricky actually. But not by far the most difficult trick in the game. So next up here, I'm gonna try to... There are gonna be this train out here. Gonna be 2 train wagons. I'm gonna try to jump through them without losing any speed. Sometimes I take falling damage and losing all my speed. Sometimes I won't, and I'm not really sure why yet. So let's just pray no falling damage here. And of course, still made it without taking any damage. Good. So here we're gonna see some awesome share strategies here. Once again, gonna grab a grenade and a share. And I'm using these normal grenades. Oh, this might be bad. Let's see if I can make it in time. Yes. So because they have bigger blast radius and also deal a bit more damage. So I killed 2 soldiers and also gravity boosting myself with that grenade. And it's kind of important to kill those 2 guys because if you're unlucky, they might break the sheriff by just shooting at you. They can even actually break the chair when you're holding it, which happens from time to time. So yeah, everything is reloaded. I'm gonna use the Thompson now for the rest of the run, the chapter. Getting pretty close. So this is the level where we normally get the Venom, which is the spinning heavy machine gun, which is really useful. But as I mentioned before, on new chapters we will be deployed with like a new set loadout, and we will get the Venom anyways. So this bridge is normally, you have to lower it normally, but that trick I just made to jump through, which might look very simple, skips the whole section and we can just get to the end right away. So the developers was not as stupid as it might seem. It's just... Oh, I made the timing completely off. So I'm gonna do this one more time here. 2, 3, 4. So using the explosive barrels combined with a grenade, we can boost ourselves up onto the railing like that.
I will not divulge any information to you. They're going to Norway. The coordinates are 67 degrees north by 16 degrees east.
So yes. So I can just now talk about a bit about straight jumping in this game, because this map is gonna be all about it. It's a very open map. We're gonna trick jump all the way until the end, sort of. So you're gonna see here, when I'm strafe jumping, I am increasing the angle towards the speed, towards my velocity, and I have to shift sides also because I'm curving towards that direction. So the bigger speed I have, the bigger angle I need. So it's a bit tricky, and I have still a lot to learn playing this. It's by far one of the biggest time factors when I compare it to myself when I played this a year ago. So now we're gonna do a nice trick here. We're gonna open the gate through the window there by leaning right mid-air. Oops, I got stuck there. This is bad. I'm gonna have to take it slow. Shit. So normally you can just shoot one of the guys or none of them if you're quick enough, because they're still scripted for a while, and then just shoot the barrels, do a gravity jump, and get there right away without having to jump on the boxes. Here we're gonna use the quick save quick load exploit again and just ignore these electric kill triggers, and we can break this map completely. So here we're gonna just hit a trigger so we can reach the objective. So these are the lopers. We don't have to kill many of them in this run, thankfully, because they are really difficult to handle. So now we got the objective. We just have to get to the exit. And here, oops, forgot about these guys. I'm gonna have to open this door now before doing the trick, as there's not enough space between the kill trigger and the door. And the door always closes immediately when you quick save quick load, so yeah, you're gonna get stuck and killed as soon as you quick load again. So using the flamethrower we can hopefully set this guy on fire and he will burn until he dies, which is really nice because, yeah, killing them with other weapons is pretty difficult as he will jump towards you. So let's see if we can do this trick here. I'm gonna make him shoot himself and also take no damage. Perfectly. Nice. So next up here is the second boss of the game. I'm gonna do, I think it's a pretty new trick I made for getting up on top of the boss. I can see if I can make it within a few tries. I'm probably just gonna remake it until I make it. So let's do a nice trick scaring a super soldier with a grenade. Waiting for him. Oh, oh. I'm gonna do that one more time. That's usually goes back a bit more than he did. I guess I'm not throwing it far enough or something. Yeah, that's more like it. So here I can't not take any damage. One interesting thing, I think it's a bug. If you take damage close to one of these soldiers, they will have aim lock on you and never miss. So yeah. Here's the trick, which is difficult. First try. I'm really happy with that. Oh shit, I forgot to reload it. So yeah, what I did there was that I waited long enough to have enough stamina. I used a low gravity jump with a circle jump to get to the lamp, and I surfed a bit on the lamp, gaining a bit of extra height, and then made it to the boss on top of him. You can just normally just go down to him and kick him and yeah, shoot him normally, but then you will have to wait for the gate to open and get up there, which it takes about 20 seconds longer.
A little beat up, sir, but nothing too serious. They've just finished with an debrief.
So here is the well-known dam jump. Was one of the biggest choke points for me when I played this game before. Like, you cannot get too much speed or you will just fall down, and you need to have enough so you can make it. And also, yeah, you have to redirect yourselves properly on the sloped edges. So I'm pretty happy with doing it on the second try, I think it was, or maybe third. Here we are using the Tesla knockback. Which saves about 7 seconds. I'm saving some for later use. So yes, next up is the next stealth mission. It's a bit easier to play now because there are not many alarm boxes around. So we have to kill 5 or maybe 4 officers in this city, in this village. I'm shooting with the sniper there once again to make the NPCs come towards me. So now I'll have to be a bit quiet using silenced weapons. Gonna now use a very loud grenade. Kill one officer upstairs. This will put out one officer now to the street. Oh, that's annoying. So it's fine. So here there's gonna be one officer on the balcony. Killing him from this specific spot will make the soldier next to him not see me and not triggering the alarm. So just taking this secret because it's faster. So new strat here is I'm just killing this officer, not getting the secret, which is in that room. It usually gives you ammo for the Venom and the Panzerfaust, but I've been using a new strategy which is not needing those anymore. But I'm not yet sure if it's better or not. But it's more comfortable to play. So here I'm gonna have to be really quick. It's not a stealth mission, but if you get detected, a lot of enemies will spawn and it will be really difficult to play. And if that soldier who we just killed with the snooper, if he opened the door before me, it would trigger a lot of strange things happening. Among these guys going out here and preparing themselves. So I killed that girl, which triggered these two guys opening this door here. So I'm just gonna take it slow, grab armor for the next level. So now that was the objective for this level, and now we're just heading back here. So we just have to hit a trigger in that room and we can move back and finish the level. So remember that Tesla ammo was saved, it's gonna be pretty useful here. And also if we're lucky enough, these soldiers are gonna get pushed back onto the gate and open it for us. Oh, sadly, did not happen. It's always fun when it happens. So yeah, I'm gonna use another grenade here to boost myself and do a shortcut. Doesn't say count here. It's a random how much ammo you get. And not getting the secret, which I mentioned about earlier. Yeah, you have to make sure you get enough here. So on the 5th shot here, the second one is gonna appear, Super Soldier, and we're gonna shoot him first with this new strategy, because if I'm not still sure about this, I'm gonna just focus here maybe before I'm explaining. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong key. Whew. That was a bit awkward. Okay, now we're done. So if you kill the first super soldier too quick, the bug might happen that will not, so that such that this entrance here to the next level won't appear, and you might get locked for 40 seconds or maybe a minute if you're unlucky. So just playing it slow now for the marathon is worth it. But I still died. But that was just because, yeah. So jumping here in the water is really difficult. You lose all your speed when you land. And once again, scripted AI. So I'm gonna bring out this grenade here. Just kill a guy hiding behind the pillar. Ooh. That was almost even worse. Boosting him towards me. Oh, I think I made a save there. That's really bad. Okay, I did not. So this game is a lot about just taking the risk, hoping the enemy will miss you enough. So here we are at the final level, you could say, before the final boss. So we're gonna have to kill 3 of these zombies, which are much more difficult than the old ones. Setting them on fire will make them burn until they die. Gonna use a dynamite here. Oh man, we placed it too early there. Oh shit! I realized one mistake I did. I did not pick up the extra venom ammo, and I used the pencil faust now to compensate for that. This is bad. I'm gonna have to use the Tesla strategy here. So usually you just use the Panzerfaust and knock him back, but You can also use the Tesla like that, but it's random when the knockback occurs. So I must admit, it has been a lot of improvisation this run so far. But it's still not that bad. I'm just quick saving, quick loading, because it's really dangerous if you do not, because you will take falling damage, which will slow you down, and the guys behind you can almost kill you from full health. So here we're closing into the exits, taking it slow here. Boom. Just won't die. And here we open the gate for the exit. So now, next up here, we're gonna do a really nice trick to take care of Heinrich. So yeah, we won't be needing weapons anymore. Oh, bad jumping here. Wow. But I don't think it matters that much. So time is coming up pretty soon here. It's not gonna be time when he dies. It's gonna be time when the screen fades to black and the cutscene starts. So I'm just waiting for Heinrich to come here, because he's melee and he got sword. He's trying to hit me, so of course he's trying to get close, such that he's not going out of the arena when I haven't entered. And using the rubble here, which is supposed to lock us in, we can kill him very easy. So time is coming anytime now. Let's listen to his wonderful scream. That's the best. So time anytime here. Time. So yeah, that's Wolfenstein. A really fun game to speedrun. A lot more people speedrunning it now lately. Pick it up if you want a nice fast-paced game, which is still getting what you call it, and we're still finding new tricks. So yes, next up here, what do we have? Was it Doom? Yes, it was Doom. So yes, stay tuned for that, and I will be leaving over the stream now. Thanks for watching, guys.